Imagine if I told you that the secret to living past 100 isn't hidden in a faraway lab, a rare supplement, or some expensive treatment. It's right there on your plate every single day. The foods you choose to eat don't just fuel your body, they can protect your heart, strengthen your brain, support your immune system, and even help your body fight off chronic diseases before they start. What if the act of eating could be transformed into a powerful strategy for longevity, vitality, and resilience? Today, I want to take you on a journey through the science of life-extending foods. We'll uncover how simple, everyday ingredients, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, whole grains, and even certain spices work on a molecular level to repair cells, reduce inflammation, and strengthen the systems that keep you healthy. These are not vague health claims. They are findings supported by decades of research, showing how food can truly act as medicine. By the end of this talk, you'll see your meals in a completely new way. Each bite will become an opportunity, a choice you make to invest in your future, protect your body, and unlock the potential for a longer, healthier life. You'll discover not just what to eat, but why it matters, and how small, consistent changes can add up to extraordinary results. So stay with me, because what you learn in the next few minutes could change the way you think about food forever, and it could very well change the trajectory of your health for decades to come. The idea that food can act as medicine is not just a metaphor, it is a scientifically supported reality that is transforming the way we think about health and longevity. Every meal we consume is an opportunity to either nourish our bodies or introduce stress and disease. When you eat foods rich in essential nutrients, bioactive compounds, and phytochemicals, you are actively influencing your body's ability to prevent illness, repair itself, and maintain optimal function. Certain foods contain compounds that target fundamental processes in our bodies, such as inflammation, oxidative stress, and cellular repair. For instance, colorful fruits and vegetables are loaded with antioxidants, which neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage DNA and trigger chronic conditions. These antioxidants not only protect individual cells, but also reduce the cumulative stress on organs, supporting long-term vitality. Beyond antioxidants, many everyday foods influence how the body fights disease on a molecular level. Certain spices like turmeric contain curcumin, a compound that has been shown to reduce inflammation, inhibit cancer cell growth, and enhance the immune response. Similarly, garlic, onions, and cruciferous vegetables release compounds that help detoxify the body, improve liver function, and regulate pathways linked to chronic illnesses. Even common beverages like green tea provide catechins that support cardiovascular health, improve brain function, and reduce the risk of metabolic disorders. By consciously choosing these foods, we are not just feeding ourselves, we are engaging in a form of preventive medicine that has the power to delay or even prevent disease. The concept also extends to understanding how combinations of foods interact synergistically. Eating a diet rich in varied whole foods amplifies their protective effects because nutrients work together in complex ways that isolated supplements often cannot replicate. The fiber in whole grains, for instance, supports gut health, which in turn modulates immune function and inflammation throughout the body. Nuts, seeds, and fatty fish provide essential fatty acids that protect the heart and brain while simultaneously modulating inflammatory pathways. Each bite contributes to a network of protective mechanisms, and over time, this cumulative effect can dramatically shift the trajectory of health. This approach reframes the act of eating from a routine necessity to a powerful daily intervention. Instead of relying solely on pharmaceutical solutions after illness occurs, embracing food as medicine empowers individuals to take proactive control over their own health. The choices made at breakfast, lunch, and dinner are not trivial. They are daily opportunities to strengthen the body, reduce risk factors, and support long-term wellness in a way that is natural, sustainable, and profoundly life-enhancing. Angiogenesis, the process by which the body forms new blood vessels, is a central mechanism that influences health, disease prevention, and longevity. Healthy blood vessels are essential for delivering oxygen, nutrients, and immune cells to every part of the body, while also removing waste products efficiently. When this process is properly regulated, it supports tissue repair, heart health, and overall organ function. However, when angiogenesis is unbalanced, it can contribute to disease. Excessive blood vessel growth can feed tumors, while insufficient blood vessel formation can impair wound healing and contribute to heart disease. The remarkable discovery is that certain foods and natural compounds can influence angiogenesis in precise ways, promoting the growth of healthy vessels where needed and inhibiting abnormal growth in disease states. Foods like berries, leafy greens, tomatoes, and certain nuts contain powerful polyphenols that modulate angiogenesis. These compounds act on molecular signaling pathways that guide blood vessel growth, helping maintain a delicate balance in the body. For example, compounds in green tea and red grapes have been shown to inhibit the abnormal formation of vessels that could feed cancer cells, while still supporting healthy vessel function in the heart and other organs. This dual effect is extraordinary because it suggests that what we eat can actively shape the body's ability to resist disease, rather than merely providing passive nutrition. Moreover, angiogenesis is deeply connected to the body's metabolic and immune systems. Proper blood vessel formation enhances tissue oxygenation and nutrient delivery, which in turn supports the immune system's ability to detect and eliminate harmful cells. It also improves the efficiency of metabolic processes, reducing stress on organs like the heart, liver, and kidneys. For aging individuals, this is particularly critical because declining vascular health is often linked to age-related diseases such as cardiovascular disease, dementia, and certain cancers. Incorporating foods that promote balanced angiogenesis can slow these processes, maintain organ function, and support longevity. Interestingly, this effect is cumulative and achievable through everyday dietary choices. By regularly consuming a variety of plant-based foods, rich in bioactive compounds, the body receives continuous support for healthy blood vessel formation. The more consistently these foods are included in the diet, the more the body benefits from optimized vascular function, enhanced tissue repair, and disease resistance. This approach transforms eating from a routine act into a strategic intervention that targets one of the body's most fundamental systems, influencing not just short-term health, but long-term survival and quality of life. Antioxidants are powerful molecules found abundantly in fruits, vegetables, nuts, and certain spices, and they play a critical role in protecting the body from cellular damage. Every day, our cells are exposed to free radicals, unstable molecules generated by normal metabolic processes, environmental pollutants, UV radiation, and even stress. Free radicals can attack cell membranes, DNA, and proteins, causing oxidative stress, which is a major contributor to aging and chronic diseases such as cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and neurodegenerative conditions. Antioxidants neutralize these free radicals by donating electrons, stabilizing them, and preventing them from causing harm. This defense mechanism is like having a protective shield around every cell, allowing the body to maintain its integrity and function over time. Different types of antioxidants target specific areas of the body. Vitamin C, found in citrus fruits, berries, and peppers, protects tissues and enhances immune function, while vitamin E, abundant in nuts, seeds, and green leafy vegetables, safeguards cell membranes from oxidative damage. Polyphenols, found in dark chocolate, green tea, and grapes, not only neutralize free radicals but also regulate cell signaling pathways related to inflammation, metabolism, and cell growth. Carotenoids, such as beta-carotene in carrots and lutein in leafy greens, support eye health and protect against age-related macular degeneration. By incorporating a variety of antioxidant-rich foods daily, the body receives a broad spectrum of protection that addresses multiple systems simultaneously. Beyond neutralizing free radicals, antioxidants support the body's natural repair mechanisms. Oxidative stress can trigger inflammation, which in turn damages tissues and accelerates the aging process. Antioxidants reduce this inflammatory response, allowing the body to repair itself more efficiently. They also enhance cellular communication and support detoxification pathways in the liver, helping to remove harmful substances before they accumulate and cause damage. The cumulative effect is profound. Consistent intake of antioxidant-rich foods slows cellular aging, strengthens the immune system, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases that typically shorten lifespan. What makes antioxidants particularly remarkable is that their benefits are not limited to preventing disease. They actively promote vitality and energy. People who consume diets rich in colorful vegetables, berries, nuts, and spices often report better skin health, improved cognitive function, and higher resilience to stress. Over time, these small daily choices accumulate, creating an internal environment where cells can thrive, repair damage, and function optimally. This approach transforms eating from a routine task into a strategic lifestyle practice that empowers the body to defend itself naturally and supports longevity at the most fundamental cellular level. Incorporating anti-inflammatory foods into daily meals creates a cumulative protective effect. Even small, consistent choices, such as adding berries to breakfast, sprinkling turmeric in meals, or snacking on nuts, help the body maintain a lower baseline level of inflammation. Over time, this lowers the risk of heart disease, improves metabolic function, enhances brain health, and strengthens the immune system. Anti-inflammatory eating supports the body's natural healing processes and protects against the wear and tear that comes with age, making it a cornerstone of strategies designed to extend both lifespan and quality of life. Gut health is one of the most powerful, yet often overlooked factors influencing longevity, immunity, and overall well-being. The human gut is home to trillions of microorganisms, collectively known as the microbiome, which play essential roles in digestion, nutrient absorption, and immune system regulation. A balanced microbiome supports the body's ability to fight infections, process vitamins and minerals, and reduce inflammation, while an imbalanced gut can contribute to chronic diseases, obesity, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. The foods we eat daily have a profound effect on the composition and function of these microorganisms, making diet a critical tool for promoting health and longevity. Fiber-rich foods are particularly important because they serve as nourishment for beneficial gut bacteria. Whole grains, legumes, fruits, and vegetables provide prebiotics, compounds that selectively feed helpful bacteria and encourage their growth. When these bacteria thrive, they produce short-chain fatty acids, such as butyrate, which help maintain the integrity of the gut lining, regulate inflammation, and support metabolic health. Fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso introduce live probiotics into the digestive tract, enhancing microbial diversity and strengthening the immune system. A diverse microbiome is consistently associated with better health outcomes, including improved digestion, reduced risk of chronic diseases, and even enhanced mood and cognitive function. The balance of gut bacteria also directly impacts the body's inflammatory response. Dysbiosis, or an imbalance in microbial populations, can trigger systemic inflammation, which contributes to cardiovascular disease, insulin resistance, and accelerated aging. By consuming a variety of plant-based foods, fermented products, and fiber-rich sources consistently, the microbiome becomes more resilient, reducing inflammation and supporting tissue repair throughout the body. Additionally, gut bacteria influence the production of neurotransmitters and hormones that affect mood, sleep, and appetite, demonstrating that longevity is not just about physical health, but also mental and emotional well-being. Daily attention to gut health is cumulative and transformative. Small dietary choices, like starting the day with a fiber-rich smoothie, adding legumes or whole grains to meals, or enjoying fermented snacks, create a supportive environment for beneficial bacteria. Over time, this nurtures a microbiome capable of defending against disease, enhancing nutrient absorption, regulating immune responses, and maintaining metabolic balance. By prioritizing gut health through thoughtful nutrition, we engage in one of the most effective strategies for achieving long-term vitality, resilience, and a longer, healthier life. Cruciferous and colorful vegetables are among the most potent allies in promoting long-term health and longevity. Vegetables like broccoli, kale, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, red bell peppers, carrots, and spinach are not only rich in essential vitamins and minerals, but also packed with unique phytochemicals that actively support the body's defense systems. These compounds help neutralize harmful free radicals, regulate inflammatory pathways, and even influence cellular processes that protect against cancer and chronic disease. The natural pigments that give these vegetables their vibrant colors, such as carotenoids, anthocyanins, and flavonoids, are powerful antioxidants, each targeting different tissues and functions in the body. By consuming a variety of colors, we provide a spectrum of protective effects that reinforce cellular health and optimize organ function. Cruciferous vegetables contain compounds like sulforaphane and indole-3-carbinol, which have been shown to enhance the body's detoxification pathways. These compounds help the liver process and eliminate toxins, reduce oxidative stress, and regulate hormone metabolism, which is particularly important for preventing hormone-sensitive cancers. Regular consumption of these vegetables also supports cardiovascular health by improving blood vessel function, reducing inflammation, and lowering oxidative damage to arteries. The fiber content in these vegetables contributes to gut health, feeding beneficial bacteria and supporting regular digestion, which further strengthens immunity and metabolic function. Colorful vegetables like red peppers, tomatoes, carrots, and leafy greens provide carotenoids and flavonoids that protect against age-related vision decline, support brain function, and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. Lycopene in tomatoes, for example, has been linked to heart health and certain cancer prevention, while lutein and zeaxanthin in green leafy vegetables protect the eyes from oxidative damage. The variety of bioactive compounds in these foods works synergistically, meaning that their combined effects are greater than the sum of their parts. This makes them far more effective than isolated supplements in promoting cellular repair, reducing inflammation, and supporting overall wellness. Incorporating cruciferous and colorful vegetables into daily meals is simple and transformative. Even small, consistent choices, such as adding a handful of kale to a smoothie, roasting broccoli, or including a colorful salad at lunch, provide substantial health benefits. Over time, these foods strengthen the immune system, enhance detoxification, reduce the risk of chronic disease, and support longevity at a fundamental cellular level. By embracing a variety of vibrant, nutrient-dense vegetables every day, we create an internal environment that promotes resilience, vitality, and the potential for a longer, healthier life. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential fats that the body cannot produce on its own, making them a vital component of a diet aimed at longevity and disease prevention. These healthy fats, primarily found in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, as well as in plant sources such as flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, play a crucial role in maintaining heart health, brain function, and overall cellular integrity. Omega-3s are integral to the structure of cell membranes, making them more flexible and resilient, which allows cells to communicate efficiently, absorb nutrients, and remove waste products. This structural role is particularly important in the brain, where omega-3s support memory, focus, and cognitive longevity by enhancing neuronal connections and reducing oxidative stress. One of the most well-researched benefits of omega-3s is their anti-inflammatory effect. Chronic inflammation is a silent contributor to many age-related diseases, including cardiovascular disease, diabetes, arthritis, and neurodegenerative disorders. Omega-3s help regulate inflammatory pathways by reducing the production of pro-inflammatory molecules and promoting the synthesis of compounds that actively resolve inflammation. This systemic calming effect protects blood vessels from damage, reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes, and supports joint health and mobility over time. Even small, consistent intake can shift the body toward a less inflamed state, creating a foundation for long-term wellness and resilience. Omega-3s also play a vital role in metabolic health. They improve insulin sensitivity, regulate blood sugar levels, and help maintain healthy triglyceride and cholesterol profiles. This reduces the risk of metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and other cardiovascular complications, all of which are key factors that influence lifespan. Additionally, omega-3 fatty acids support the immune system, enhancing its ability to respond to threats while minimizing overactive reactions that could lead to autoimmune conditions. For the nervous system, they reduce the risk of neuroinflammation, which is associated with age-related cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Integrating omega-3 rich foods into daily meals is simple yet transformative. Regular consumption of fatty fish a few times per week or adding plant-based sources such as chia, flax, or walnuts to meals ensures consistent support for cardiovascular, brain, and metabolic health. Over time, this contributes to reduced inflammation, improved cognitive function, and a lower risk of chronic disease, while simultaneously enhancing the body's natural resilience. By prioritizing omega-3 fatty acids in the diet, we actively create an internal environment that supports longevity, vitality, and the capacity to thrive throughout life. Nuts and seeds are among the most nutrient-dense foods available, offering a remarkable combination of healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support longevity and overall health. Despite their small size, they pack a powerful punch, providing essential nutrients that the body cannot easily obtain from other sources. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, and pumpkin seeds each contain a unique blend of bioactive compounds that work synergistically to protect the heart, support brain function, regulate metabolism, and strengthen the immune system. Their high concentration of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, including omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts and flax seeds, contributes to cardiovascular health by lowering bad cholesterol, reducing triglycerides, and preventing inflammation within blood vessels. The antioxidant properties of nuts and seeds further enhance their protective role. They contain vitamin E, selenium, polyphenols, and other phytochemicals that combat oxidative stress, neutralize harmful free radicals, and support cellular repair. These antioxidants reduce inflammation throughout the body, protecting tissues and organs from damage that accumulates over time and contributes to aging and chronic diseases. Regular consumption has been linked to lower risks of heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and certain cancers, making nuts and seeds an essential component of a diet designed for longevity. Nuts and seeds are also excellent sources of fiber and plant-based protein, which help regulate digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and maintain healthy weight. Fiber supports gut health by feeding beneficial bacteria, enhancing nutrient absorption, and promoting regular bowel movements, which collectively improve metabolic and immune function. The protein and healthy fats in nuts contribute to sustained energy, satiety, and muscle maintenance, which becomes increasingly important as the body ages. Minerals like magnesium, zinc, and potassium found in these foods play key roles in nerve function, bone health, and cardiovascular regulation, further reinforcing the body's natural resilience. Incorporating a small handful of nuts or a sprinkle of seeds into daily meals is a simple yet transformative habit. Eating them raw or lightly roasted, adding them to salads, yogurt, smoothies, or oatmeal ensures a steady supply of essential nutrients and protective compounds. Over time, this consistent intake improves heart health, supports brain and metabolic function, enhances cellular repair, and strengthens the body's defenses against chronic disease. By making nuts and seeds a regular part of the diet, we harness their powerful combination of nutrients to promote vitality, resilience, and a longer, healthier life. Whole grains are an essential component of a longevity-focused diet because they provide a complex and balanced source of nutrients that the body can utilize efficiently for long-term health. Unlike refined or processed grains, which have been stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals, whole grains retain all parts of the grain kernel, the bran, germ, and endosperm, offering a rich combination of fiber, B vitamins, antioxidants, and essential minerals like magnesium, selenium, and zinc. This nutrient density supports numerous bodily functions, from energy production and metabolism to immune health and DNA repair. The high fiber content of whole grains also slows the absorption of sugars, stabilizing blood glucose levels, reducing insulin spikes, and lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes and metabolic syndrome, which are major contributors to age-related diseases. Whole grains also have profound effects on gut health. The fiber in oats, barley, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat feeds beneficial gut bacteria, helping to maintain a diverse and balanced microbiome. These bacteria ferment the fiber into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, which strengthen the intestinal lining, reduce inflammation, and support overall immune function. A healthy gut microbiome is critical not only for digestion, but also for regulating systemic inflammation, preventing chronic diseases, and even influencing mood and cognitive function. By regularly consuming whole grains, the body's natural defenses are enhanced, creating a protective environment against age-related decline. In addition to metabolic and gut benefits, whole grains contribute to cardiovascular health. The combination of fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients helps lower LDL cholesterol, reduce blood pressure, and improve arterial flexibility. Regular consumption is associated with a lower risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular complications, which are leading causes of mortality globally. The slow digestion of whole grains also provides sustained energy and satiety, helping to prevent overeating and support a healthy weight, which further reduces the strain on the heart, liver, and other vital organs. Adopting whole grains in place of refined grains is a simple yet powerful strategy. Small changes such as swapping white rice for brown rice, choosing whole wheat bread over white bread, or incorporating quinoa, barley, or oats into meals accumulate over time to deliver substantial health benefits. Consistent consumption strengthens metabolism, supports gut and cardiovascular health, stabilizes energy levels, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. By making whole grains a regular part of the diet, we provide the body with sustained nourishment that reinforces resilience, promotes vitality, and supports a longer, healthier life. Longevity and optimal health are not the result of occasional dietary choices, but of consistent daily habits that nourish the body over time. Habit formation is the bridge between knowledge and action, transforming awareness of healthy foods into behaviors that sustain long-term vitality. Even the most nutrient-dense, disease-fighting foods will have limited impact if they are consumed sporadically or inconsistently. The body responds to repeated exposure to beneficial nutrients, creating cumulative effects that strengthen the immune system, regulate metabolism, reduce inflammation, and support cellular repair. Small, intentional choices repeated daily gradually build resilience, ensuring that the protective mechanisms triggered by these foods become a permanent part of the body's functioning rather than a temporary boost. Creating effective dietary habits begins with simplicity and consistency. Introducing nutrient-dense foods into every meal, whether it is vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, whole grains, or omega-3 rich sources, sets a foundation for long-term health. These choices need not be extreme or restrictive. Even modest portions, if consumed consistently, generate powerful effects over weeks, months, and years. The predictability of habit reinforces metabolic stability, supports digestive efficiency, and maintains the microbiome in an optimal state. Moreover, consistent intake of anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-rich, and nutrient-dense foods reduces the spikes and dips in energy, blood sugar, and inflammatory markers that can occur with irregular eating patterns, ensuring that the body remains in a balanced, well-regulated state. Another key aspect of habit formation is repetition paired with enjoyment. Foods that are pleasurable, easy to prepare, and diverse in flavor and texture are more likely to become lasting parts of the diet. Incorporating colorful vegetables, fruits, nuts, and grains into creative meals not only provides a broad spectrum of nutrients, but also reinforces the habit through positive reinforcement. Over time, these choices become automatic, requiring minimal conscious effort while continuing to deliver maximum benefit to the body. Consistency also amplifies the synergistic effects of a nutrient-rich diet. The combined impact of multiple healthy foods eaten regularly enhances cellular repair, reduces oxidative stress, supports vascular and gut health, and strengthens immune defenses more effectively than sporadic or isolated interventions. In essence, daily habits transform eating into a proactive, long-term investment in health. By committing to these small, cumulative actions, the body gradually develops resilience, improved function, and a natural capacity for longevity, ensuring that the benefits of healthy eating extend far into later years. In conclusion, the journey to a long, vibrant life is not a matter of luck or a single miracle food. It is the result of daily choices, the small but powerful decisions we make at every meal, and the habits we cultivate over time. By embracing nutrient-dense foods, colorful vegetables, whole grains, nuts and seeds, omega-3 rich sources, and fermented, fiber-rich options, we are giving our bodies the tools to repair, protect, and thrive. These foods do more than nourish. They act as medicine, influencing our cells, our blood vessels, our gut, and our immune system in ways that science continues to uncover. Consistency, variety, and mindfulness in eating transform ordinary meals into a strategy for longevity, resilience, and vitality. I encourage each of you to take this knowledge and turn it into action. Start with one simple change today. Add a colorful vegetable to your plate, snack on a handful of nuts, or enjoy a serving of whole grains, and let it become a daily habit. Over time, these small steps accumulate, creating a powerful foundation for health that supports not just a longer life, but a life full of energy, clarity, and joy. Good luck on your journey to living your healthiest, longest life. Remember, every bite counts, every habit matters, and every day is an opportunity to invest in your future. Thank you for your attention, your commitment to your well-being, and for embracing the incredible potential that food offers to transform our lives.